Okay. Alright, we should be going live right about now. Hello, testing. Testing. Okay, we seem to be online and getting some audio. Might have to turn the audio volume up a little bit. If I can. I probably can't. Hang on. Let me try that again. Sorry, it's been a while since I've streamed, so I'm not entirely sure if all of my settings are absolutely optimum at the moment. Okay, that seems to be pretty good as long as I talk loudly and clearly. Alright, hello everyone. This is Robert from Game Room Live, and we are back, finally. I say we, I suppose I really shouldn't say we, because for many months now it has really only been me. And that probably isn't going to change anytime in the near future. But yeah, we've been away for a while, last couple of months, haven't really been doing any live streams, haven't really been posting any content, pre-recorded content, um, except a few things. Um, but hopefully I'm gonna be changing that here pretty soon. And as you can probably tell by the display here, tonight I'm going to be doing some stuff related to the Pathfinder role-playing game. I'm kind of hoping to get into that, starting with the Pathfinder Society organized role-playing. So we won't be doing anything too exciting tonight because, well, for one, I just kind of felt like streaming just to kind of get back into the swing of things, and because I still actually need to make a character, make a couple of characters actually. Um, so yeah, let's get on with it. Where did I where did I first hear about Pathfinder? Actually, I first heard of it on a series of YouTube videos called Counter Monkey, and they are done by Noah the Spoony One Antwiler. He was like one of the early internet, I say YouTube comedians, although he hasn't always been on YouTube. He's kind of bound like a lot of those Channel Awesome guys. He kind of bounced around a lot from YouTube to Blip to other services. Now he's pretty much back on YouTube, though. You never quite know when one of his videos is going to get taken down. I think one of the most recent takedowns is his Red Brown Viking Bikers from Hell video. I can't find that anywhere on YouTube now, probably because the owners of Miami Vice went around making sure any content from that episode got taken down. Although I think it's still available on Dailymotion. But he also did a series of videos called Counter Monkey, where he retold his experiences playing games like Dungeons and Dragons, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and specifically Pathfinder. And I began to look into Pathfinder a little bit and found out it was a pretty interesting game. So I'm looking to get into it. In roughly about a month or so, my brother and I will be attending SaltCon, and hopefully we'll be able to do We probably won't be able to live stream from it because I doubt we'd be able to get. First of all, I doubt we'd be able to get a good enough internet connection there at the Davis Conference Center, and even if we did, I just don't think it'd be very practicable. But we will try to take some videos while we're there, and we'll upload those over the course of the day, and then we'll do. I'm thinking what we'll do. What I want to try to do is do kind of like summary videos at the end of each day of the con. Um, there's a weird noise coming from next door. Um, anyway, we'll try doing summary videos each day of the con. Like at the end of each day, we'll fire up a camera and record a quick video, either our phones or a camera, one of the two, and record a quick video of what we did that day, and then we'll try and get some other videos that we recorded up while the con is still going on, but that's far in the future. So SaltCon it's primarily a board game convention. One of the biggest, I think, in Utah, if not one of the biggest in the country, devoted solely to board games, card games, and other tabletop forms of gaming. Although I think they are going to have like a Star Trek LARP there this year or something like that. And they also do tabletop RPG stuff such as D&D and Pathfinder. And I'm gonna try and do some of the Pathfinder stuff. Although this year I'm probably going to focus a bit more on the board gaming stuff. But as far as Pathfinder RPG is concerned, I mentioned the Pathfinder Society organized play. That's their like official. It's their. I guess the proper term would be official meta campaign. Um, and I need to get some characters created if I'm going to do that. So first of all, let me go over my laptop here and pull up. Yeah, that's better. And now my Xbox One has just turned itself on. I wonder if the people right next door to my condo have also got an Xbox, and every time they turn theirs on with like a remote or something, it turns mine on as well. Speaking of Xbox One, once I get done with this, uh, I'm probably going to switch over to doing Final Fantasy 15, although that means I will have to cart my Xbox in here. But such is the vicissitudes of streaming. I actually have already created one character. And have already created one character I'm going to use. Though I might have to redo things. Let's see, 14, 15, 9. Oh, yeah, I am definitely already going to have to redo all of her. Um, yeah, maybe not. well, anyway, yeah, never mind. Oh, hang on. That's something else I have to do. And something else I'm hoping I'll be able to stream here pretty soon is I've also been playing, actually for several years now. I've been playing the game Kantai Collection, which is a Japanese browser game. Probably hear it a little bit. Um, it's not a porn game, but I'm hoping I'll be able to stream that this time around because the winter event. um, anyway, yeah, like I was saying, um, I just have to quickly take care of something right here, and I'll have to keep taking care of it while I'm doing this, because the spring, or no, the winter event, winter 2018 event is coming up, and I need to get ready for that. Currently, I'm gathering buckets in order to do that. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Done. I see you shiver with anticipation.
Okay, Siri, that was weird even for you. Stop being weird. Okay, so yeah, creating a character for the Pathfinder role playing guild is a little different than standard character creation in Pathfinder. There are certain limitations um, put on your character. For example, there are some races that you cannot play. You can play the races from the core rulebook, and Ifrit, excuse me, Kitsune, Nagaji, Oreed, Sylph, Tengu, Undine, and Wayang. But those are the only additional races. Like you can't play an ASMR, or a Catfolk, or a Changeling. Um, you can, but I think you have to get some kind of boon or something. But anyway, so I've already made a few decisions here with this character. Um, she is going to be, well, a she. She's going to be an aquatic sorcerer, and that already grants me, as an Undine, I already get, I think the spell, the first level spell, Hydraulic Push, just for being an Undine, because Undine are awesome like that. By the way, is Undine singular, or is it singular and plural? Never did know that. Anyway, so yeah, I've got my character sheet here, blank character sheet, and I'm going to move my keyboard here. I'm going to get my folder, so I have something to write on. And I found a very good document that's going to give me, help me get all this down, but I'm also going to be paying attention to this official Pathfinder Society document, so I make sure to get everything down. So yeah, I'm gonna write a few things down already. She's an Undine. and she is 66 years old, which is just above adult for an undine, according to the web page here. Minimum adult age for an undine is 60. They are pretty long lived. Now for the ability scores. We're going to jump ahead a little bit here. And you pretty much have to use the point buy system according to this. I'm sure they do that so that players can make a character. A lot of players who do Pathfinder Role Playing Guild are probably relatively new, like me. But I still want to try and introduce a little element of chance to things. I still want to kind of make my ability score rolls a little on the random side. Okay, so yeah. According to this, hang on. So you have 20. Okay. I thought I had read here somewhere that you had to have your ability scores had to be at minimum 10, but because see, it says here Pathfinder Role Playing Guild is high fantasy role playing campaigns. You have 20 points to spend on your character's ability scores. The costs for ability scores are given in table 1-1. Yeah. You may not buy a score lower than 7 or higher than 18. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong about that. Well, maybe I was completely insane when I thought I read that somewhere. Because yeah, it says right here. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe I was insane. Um, which means I actually need the character sheet I had been working on previously. Okay, let me make sure I've got this correct. Is worth 3, 6, 8. I was 13 and 7. Aha. Yep, no, I did do this wrong. Yep, no, my bad. Okay, yeah, I am going to have to do this all over again. So the way I'm going to try and do things a bit randomly is I'm going to do 3d6 in order. And if any long-time role-playing aficionados are watching this, you probably just sucked in a breath of terror, but here's the gag. Obviously, I can't do it straight up 3d6 in order because, for example, if I roll an 18, then by the rules here, that means I got to spend 17 points, and I've only got 3 points left to spend on my other traits. Um, actually, I don't know. I might take an 18. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there goes the alarm again. Gotta go back over here to Cancole again really quickly. See, I'm sending out buckets to get, or expeditions to get buckets, because I'm kind of low on that. And this next event is probably going to be a bit of a meat grinder, and I'm going to need all the buckets that I can get. Okay. Set a timer for 19 minutes.
Your timer is set for 19 minutes.
Okay, so I've got a box lid here from another board game I own. I'm going to get my 3d6 here. These are special 3d6. I'll see if I can't show you on the camera here, but because of the way things are set up. See? Yeah, there you go. They have sharp edges like casino dice. They're game science dice. Get them from a website called gamescience.com. And they have sharp edges like casino dice because apparently those are more fair. So I'm going to try to keep this box lid as level as I can get it. I haven't colored them in either, so they're kind of hard to read, especially the black one. Oh, that's a 1. What do you know? 15 right off the bat. Okay, 15. Ooh, that's worth 7 points. So 7 points already. I'm going to have a very strong sorcerer. And I'm sure some of you are freaking out and you're like, what? Oh, 15? Put that in your charisma. I'm not done yet. Alright, let's go again. Let's see what happens. That's a 4 and a 6. 5. So that's ooh, another 15. Damn. 15 dexterity. I don't know. Maybe I should change this character's class up to to something besides sorcerer. That's also 14 points, which means I only got 6 points left. Why do I get the feeling that some of you who are longtime role playing aficionados are going just like, dude, just do the point buy. I don't want to do the freaking point buy. I want there to be at least some random chance here. That's 9 and that's 12, which is worth 2 points. So I'm down to. I've used 16 points so far. Got 4 left. Let's see what happens. 4, 6. Okay, got a 6. And it said you can't have a score lower than 7. So we'll have to re-roll that. I haven't colored these in, so they're really hard to read. 6 and 3 is 9. I've got a 9 intelligence. So that's a -1. So does that mean I get a point back? Oh, okay. This is where I read it. Because when you do the point buy, each attribute has the base of 10, because 10's worth 0. And then, let's say I put my strength down to 7, that would mean I'd get 4 points. I would assume that would mean I can get 4 extra points to spend on other abilities. Okay, I get it now. So 9. So now I'm down. I've used 15 points, so I've got 5 left to spend on Wisdom and Charisma. The two ability scores I actually really need for my character. 7, 8, and 9. Wow. 9 wisdom. Maybe my character, maybe this character was born with magical talent, but can't really control it, but and only thinks she can be a sorcerer, and really she ought to be like a magus or something else like that. So now I've got 6 points left that I can spend. And wow, 3 9s all in a row. 15, 15, 12, 9, 9, 9. But that means 3 and then the 21. So yeah, I actually have 7 points left over that I can just use as I see fit for my character. And I think what I'll do is I'll raise charisma to 14 and intelligence to 12. Okay. So it's 14, 16, 18, 17. Ah, no, that's not going to work. Because, yeah, 7, 7, 14, 16, 18, 17. And that only gives me 3 points left, which means I'd have a charisma of 13, not 14. But you know what? A 13 is not bad. At least I don't think it is. And you know what? If this character ends up crashing and burning, well, that's why I'm new and why I'm figuring things out. So yeah, my character is actually a very strong, very dexterous sorcerer who might not actually be that good at her job. Okay, the modifiers are 15 to 12, 1, 1, 9 is a -1, and 1 for charisma. Okay. And it also means that I get 1 bonus first level spell. Okay, so class, done that. Alignment. I've already decided she's going to be neutral good. Let's put an NG here. First level aquatic sorcerer. 4 foot 6 inches high, weighs 130 pounds. This was stuff I generated earlier. And I'll worry about some of the other stuff later. Six religion. She is currently undecided on worshipping a god or having any kind of religion, really. 8 is skills. Okay, so for now we're going to go back a little bit here. Okay, once you've chosen your copy weapon and armor proficiencies. Sorcerers are proficient with simple weapons only and not at all with armor or shields. So uh, that takes care of quite a few details. Okay, find the class skills listing and put a check mark in each box. Okay, the sorcerer's class skills are appraise, bluff, craft, if you want, fly, intimidate, and considering my character has a 15 in strength and dexterity, I can actually I'm no wimpy wizard at least. Knowledge Arcana, profession, going all the way down here to profession, and spellcraft, and use magic device. And also because I am both an aquatic sorcerer and an undine, I also get the ability to swim. Skill ranks per level are 2 plus intelligence modifier. So I have 3 skill ranks to put into my various skills. Okay, hang on. Now I could have sworn aquatic core rulebook. I'm using the Pathfinder reference document here on paizo.com to try and make sure I've got everything I need for this. Sorcerer. Could have sworn I read something that said I get a bonus skill rank somehow. Again, I might have been just making up stuff, but let's see. Maybe I was crazy. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, here it is. Decide whether you would have one extra hit point or one extra skill point. At every level, you have to make this choice between extra survivability or extra versatility. Well, since I'm a sorcerer and I may not actually be particularly good at my job, um, I think that will mean that I'm going to put the extra over here into my HP. Okay. Sorcerers get a hit dice of d6. Base attack bonus for right now at first level is 0. Okay, I only have a will save of +2. As a sorcerer. Okay, starting wealth, which is of course going to be 150 gold pieces. Every character starts out with that much. Yeah, start with 150 gold pieces. Okay, so now we're moving on to the race. So, as stated before, Undine. So let me look that up really quickly. that's not what I wanted. Ah, better. Here we go. Okay. They gain a +2 dexterity. For racial, which means I actually get a +4. Which means, holy crap, my sorcerer is one hell of an acrobat. It's a freaking 19 on our dexterity. +2 wisdom, which will come in handy. And -2 strength, which means my ability modifier for strength just got canceled out. But it's still that still makes it a 15, a freaking 15, so not a huge loss there. Undine have a base speed of 30 feet. Anyway, okay, favored class options. Undine are adept at being sorcerers, so they get a +1 bonus on caster level checks to cast spells underwater. I'm going to go to my document and record that. And they have a cold resistance of 5. And I already got the. Can use hydraulic push once per day. Caster level equals the Undine's level. And water affinity. Undine sorcerers with the elemental water bloodline, or I also assume the aquatic bloodline, treat their charisma score as 2 points higher for all sorcerer spells and class abilities. So, actually, yeah, having a low charisma, not having the 15 is actually not too bad, because technically, I'm going to get that anyway. And we also have dark vision. Undine can see perfectly in the dark up to 60 feet. Okay. I could have sworn there was something here that said something about getting swim. Or no, I think it was under. Yeah, aquatic sorcerer class skill swim. Okay, ability scores. Well, we've already done that. And the ability modifiers. Okay, initiative. It's also good for initiative. Armor class. And CMD. I'm just going to fill a few extra ones out here now. Okay, so that gives my combat maneuver bonus is 0. Nope, no help there. Combat maneuver defense, I think it is. That's a 14. And yeah. Okay, determine your character's carrying capacity. Strength score of 15, light load 66, medium is maximum at medium is 133 and 200 heavy load. Lift off the ground. And drag or push. Okay, that was relatively painless. Okay, your hit point now determine character's hit points. Your HP is equal to your hit die plus your Constitution modifier. Plus 1, since I decided to have that. And Constitution modifier is 1, so that is 8 for me. Now comes the really boring part. Yes, the really boring part where I have to buy equipment. Okay. So yeah, first things first, really ought to buy a weapon. I can basically buy a pocket knife, but it is incredibly expensive. Hmm. Well, this is interesting. A kunai. Crafted from a single piece of iron, a kunai is a leaf-shaped blade and a ring for a pommel. Adapted from the common trowel, the kunai is a thick blade that is sharpened only near the tip. Benefits. Unlike finer weapons, the kunai can readily substitute for a crowbar or piton without being damaged in the process. And at first level, that might actually come in handy, and it's not any more expensive than a dagger or anything else would be. Okay, so kunai. kunai costs 2 gold pieces. Its damage is 1d3. P range for the kunai is 10 feet. Damage small. So that's 1d3 to 1d4. 1d4. Critical times 2. Weight is 2 pounds. And it doesn't seem to have any attack bonuses. Now we're getting into the really boring part. I have to record all this stuff down. Gear, kunai. Weighs 2 pounds and costs 2 gold pieces. Okay. Yeah, buying armor and a shield is out, of course, because sorcerers can't use those. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. let's buy some potions. Ooh, youch. Potions are actually quite expensive. Even a potion of cure light wounds is 50 gold pieces, but it's probably worth it. You never know if you might need it or not. As far as I can tell, potions don't really have a weight to them, much weight at all to them. So, potion, cure, W, put a question mark there for now. So 52 gold pieces already spent. Ha! Here we go. I finally found it. Okay, let's see here. Potions, potions. Yeah, this is definitely the boring part of it. 'Okay, well, never mind about that. Let's just go straight into adventuring gear. Collapsible bathtub. 20 pounds. Well, let's do the basics first. A bedroll and a blanket. That's 10 pounds so far, and that's a silver piece and 5 silver pieces, respectfully. tent could come in handy. I'm not going to count pennies unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, 50 gold pieces for a map? Are you mad? Better get some rope. You never know when that might come in handy. Which weighs 10 pounds and costs 1 gold piece. Oh, how about that? Mike Matei over on Cinemassacre. You might know them for the Angry Video Game Nerd is live, but I can't watch while I am streaming. I'll buy 6 torches. Gotta have some food for your character to eat, otherwise they'll be very upset. I am halfway tempted to buy a guard dog because having a dog would be cool. Costs 25 gold points but weighs 90 pounds. Let's see. 8, 10, 10 and a half, 20 and a half, 26 and a half, 27, 28, 29. Well, 90 pounds is over my light load anyway, even though a dog should be able to walk on its own. I don't know. I guess until I've played a little bit more, I won't really worry about that. Book obsession log. What the heck does that mean? Gotta have something to write on. Don't need a spell book since I am a sorcerer. pounds so far. $81. So yeah, I'm still not in danger of going over just yet. Don't think I'm going to be needing very many pieces of jewelry out here. Need some sacks. $50,000 gold pieces for the airship? I'm not sure it costs that much in Final Fantasy. Portable bridge, 200 gold pieces, 60 pounds. I thought a portable bridge would weigh a little bit more than that. Flint and steel. Let's see. Oh, here's why I didn't see it. For some reason, this is the formatting, and this is all messed up. And actually, I just realized something. I probably have some of this. Oh, here we are. Golly. Okay, common backpack. Weighs 2 pounds, costs 2 pounds. Let's see what we've got here. We've got 4, 12, 13, 14, 14 and a half, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 32, 32 and a half, 35 and a half, 40 and a half, 42 and a half. Still below my light load weight. So I'm going to get a sack. What did I say? 40. Geez, 7, 8, 9, 17, 18, 19 and a half, 20, 21, 27, 37, 37 and a half, 39, 40 and a half, 45 and a half, 47 and a half. So yeah, still below. Now I need bottles. So 47 and a half pounds, 5 bottles. $52 and a half pounds. I mean, I know sorcerers have the eschew materials, but yeah, just in case, I'll get a spell components pouch. And that costs 5 gold points and weighs 2 pounds, so that's something like 54 and a half pounds. I think for now that will about do it. So now I have to figure out how much I have spent and how much I have left. Let's see, that's 2, 12, 14, 16, 24, 25, 26 and a half, 27, 27 and a half, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 and a half, 43 and a half, 44, 47, 2, and yeah, 54 pounds of stuff that I have with me. Leaves a little bit that I can carry around. $52, $53, $61, 81, 82, 84, 85, 87. And then silver piece, 6, 7, 8, and 13. So that's one gold piece and 3 silver pieces. So what did I say is 85? Okay. Just make sure I'm doing the math right. Why do I get the feeling that I haven't been setting timers? What's 150 minus 85?
It's 65.
Yep, did it right. Oh no, it went off and I didn't do anything about it. Set a timer for half an hour.
Okay, your timer is set for 30 minutes.
Okay. So when all the math is said and done, that leaves me with 64 gold pieces. Four silver pieces and 6 copper pieces. So yeah, I've got a bit put by with this character. He's got plenty of equipment to take care of herself. Well, actually, with the money I've got, I could purchase a scroll. Possibly. I'm not sure there would be many scrolls available that would do me much good. Okay, we'll forget scrolls for now. I can find a description of what they are, but not individual scrolls and how much they cost and all sorts of things. Okay, now I assign ranks to my skills. So I have 3 rank points because of my class. Craft, fly, dexterity. Okay, I think I'll put a rank into swim, and Undine should be able to swim. Spellcraft. And Knowledge Arcana. Okay, that takes care of the skills. I'll worry about what I can craft and what my profession will be later. I'm gonna look up the fly really quickly though. Okay, then that brings us to step 7. Finish filling in the details. But we might have to do that a little later because I'm starting to get hungry, and if I'm going to fix myself something to eat, that means I am going to have to do a few chores, cleaning up my kitchen. So that'll have to be all for now. I might be back in an hour or two. Well, probably not. Um, well, maybe. I'll be back in an hour or two to play a little bit of Final Fantasy 15. Keyword little bit. I don't know. I'll just have to see. What I am definitely going to do is I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night. At least I think it'll be tomorrow night. Hang on just a second. Yes, tomorrow night I'm going to be doing a stream for episodes 3 and 4 of season 2 of Telltale's Batman game series. Uh, so that'll be going on, and that's probably going to take 3 to 4 hours at least, so that'll be a good amount of streaming. In fact, yeah, I just realized no, I'm not going to be able to play any Final Fantasy 10 or 15 tonight. Actually, might even have to put off the Batman stream, till Monday night. In fact, I think I will. I need to announce it and to do an event for it on Facebook and all that jazz. Plus, there's some things I need to do on Saturday. So, yeah, it's good to be back. I also have a backlog of pre recorded stuff that I desperately need to upload. Yeah, that I'm hopefully going to be getting that taken care of as well. So you'll start seeing some more content, but Just to clarify, my brother and I now both have pretty much full time jobs, and we're not going to be able to be working as much as working on this as much as we used to. So there isn't going to be quite as much content coming out as we would normally have had before when we were really trying. So just keep that in mind. Probably not going to keep this stream up on the channel. I'm also going to be going through the channel, deleting videos, mostly live stream recordings that have kind of outlived their usefulness. Um, yeah, not much more to it than that. Uh, just stay tuned for what we've got coming up next. At the very least, it'll be that Batman stream on uh, Monday night. So I will see you guys then. Bye.